Jules here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. Welcome to my channel. And today what we're going to do is we're going to do some tickets. Now these are brown and purple and probably not the greatest to see. Let me see if I can, it's my phone. And if I alter my light. So yeah, I've just used some coordinations. I'm going to put you back out, otherwise I'm going to go off camera when I'm making these. I've used coordinations. These pads, 12x12 pads, I've had for a long time, and as you can see, you know, they're lighter core, perfect for tickets, and you can sand them down and everything. And they're by well, the coordinations, yeah, coordinations.com, Doris. I've got them here in the UK. I've got the neutrals, the darks, and we'll leave them up here. They're ideal for this. And what I did was I put some little, I cut them into strips, and the strip that I used, it was just a notch on my Fiskars cutting board. So they're 1.5 inches in depth, and they're 12 inches because they're 12x12 cards. And what I do is I just do 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches, and then I use my Tim Holtz little ruler to do the holes, because I keep forgetting about those little holes. And I've got some strips here, but I've also got some normal card, which I'm going to do first, because I know not everybody's got the coordinations. So we'll put these out of the way. I've cut these into 1.5 inch strips. However, these are not, they're not quite 12 inches, so they're 11 3/4. So we're going to have to go a little bit shorter, or we'll have a little short ticket at the end. So my sanding, I've got a little sanding disc here. Now you can get the little discs to buy. I just use one of these. Now you can put it on your you can put it on here if you want, because they have got like a fluffy bit that attaches to the Velcro. However, I'm quite happy using my little disc here. And this is just, I got it from Temu. It's one of those that attaches to a Dremel, or, you know, any kind of, you could use it on your drill, however, by hand. And this one I've used for a wee while. So this red card is turquoise on the other side. I've got oodles and oodles of coloured card from when I did my card making days, and I'm just trying to go through all the stocks. So we'll see how this sands. It does sand nicely, and it's given it a nice rough. You can do it on that side. This is just, but the red side I'm going to do it. Then we've got craft card, which is not so nice on that side, but we'll see what this is like. I'll just grab it. So you can sand the edges like this if you want, whichever way we'll show. Now the way I do this is I put my ruler on here, and I use a little pencil, and if we do 2.5, 1, 2, that, so if we use 3/4, right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a 3-inch one, a 3-inch one, and then we'll put that there, and I've got just over, and we'll do a 2 3/4, and we'll leave that there. Then what I do is I put the line along the edge of the ticket here, so that I know, let me stand up, otherwise you'll get a headshot, and then I just draw down it. Same, just match up to the line. So we've got a couple of long tickets, a couple of short tickets, and I've got some foam that I got from, it's out of when I've bought a glass screen for my phone. And then again I put my line along there, and I put the line under these holes, and it'll do any pokey tool. If you don't have a pokey tool, you can use a needle, and you can hear it popping. There we are. And sometimes with the longer ones, what I do is I put the, again, match the line at the top, and then match the halfway line with the holes I've already created, and then do this, and then you get one of those tickets that's got a little tearaway bit like that. So again, pop that, it goes off. If it's not exactly straight, don't worry about it. Again, move that down to the middle line, there we are, and then we'll just pop that one over. And there we are. So we've got that one. I think we'll do one of these. I've already done that. Should we do the red one or the craft one? I think we'll do the red one. Again, put that along, and it's just under the 11 3/4. So what did we do? We did a 3 and a 3 and a 2 3/4. Just match the edge up. I don't think that's it. When you're not exactly overhead, you can't always see. And we'll do this one. You want your indentations, so like to make it look like a ticket. So you can use a crocodile, you can use, I've got this Fiskars punch, and all I do is I just go in, just not quite half, make sure that the line is in the middle of the circle, and then just and you can do it with this, just sort of like a 1/4, or if you've got one of these punches, we'll try one of these. That's too much, but we'll do a little bit. Again, make sure your perforations are in the middle. So we've got these. We've got a nice stash. We've got these from earlier on, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the normal card because I know not everybody's got the coordinations card. And as you can see, they're starting to look like tickets already. And just going to get my inky daubers out. In fact, I'm not going to use them. I'm going to use my little finger daubers. So again, I've got some of these that I got from, I think, Temu. You buy them in a pack, and I'm just using tea dye. I'm just going to do and because these don't sand down, so you've got a lighter colour, so what you can do, you can distress the edges with your ink and it looks just as good. 2 seconds. My husband's emptying the bins. He always comes up to my craft room, but it was overflowing because I got a delivery from Temu yesterday and I'd bought some little units. I can't show them. Well, I could. Let me show you. There you can see these little units. They're just tiny, but it's ideal for me putting, sorry if I make you feel seasick, but they're ideal for sitting my ink shelves on, ink pad shelves on, because what I was doing is I was putting stuff in front of them, and then I wasn't using my ink, so, and I'm just, and there you are. We'll do this one. Okay, so that's that. And we'll shove these away. And these labels you can get on the Tim Holtz website. If you go on the Ranger website, it's down at the bottom and it's recording stuff. It's a bit of a mess on to get to, but you can get it. The stamps I've been using, these, because they fit on. And again, I got these from Temu. These with the numbers and the tickets and the little bits on. And these, and they're just bits of tickets. So that's what I've been using. And the red one. And I think we'll do the butterflies. The butterfly's going to come off a little bit, but that's fine. It's okay. I'm just pressing that down, and it's Claire's VersaFine Nocturne I'm using. And it really doesn't matter which way you put these tickets, because if you separate them, it doesn't matter if they're different ways. Just press that down like that, and there we are. And I think we'll have another one of them, because sometimes it's nice to have, and it's got a little bit of the date there. So I'm aware that the holes are there, so I'm just trying to take it down as far as I can. There we are. And we'll put that one away, and we'll get this one. And this one's a little bit wider again, but it doesn't matter. That's done, our cleaner. She's coming on a Friday now instead of a Tuesday. Or it could be another Temu parcel, because I am expecting another one. And that's our big bug. And I'm going to fill that bit in with some numbers. I might even put some perforations along there. But this one I'll lift up a little bit into the middle. And we'll put some numbers underneath and above, like that. So we'll put that over there. And we'll go to the numbers. And we'll have that's too big. Could have admit one, perfection. Have a look at that. No, I'm going to have the numbers. I like the numbers. And again, I know you're supposed to take the ink pad to the and there we are. And if I wanted to, just bring my run that line along there. And again, you don't even have to draw a line, just take the spikes. Oh, thank you. Take the spikes along the edge of the and there we are. So we've got that one. And well, now have a go with this one. Now, for those that don't have the bug stamps like what I've got, but you have number stamps, it doesn't have to be number stamps, it can be name stamps, anything. Any stamps you've got, you don't have to have the same ones as me. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this one, and I'm going to put this one here. Then I'm going to put the number one down there. Got this one. I'll put that there. And we'll have ticket there, and we'll see if we can find a nice thin one. Is that too big? Maybe it's too big, but never mind. It'll go right to the edge. Whoops. Get it right, Julie. And that's what I do, just to get them all in. And I'll probably still get it wrong, but never mind. Probably got numbers upside down, but I'm not that bothered. So I'm just going to stand up to get this in the middle. And there we are. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a small like Micron pen, Staedtler fine liner 0.4, and I'm going to draw. I'm going to use my this one so I can get the lines right. You can use your stamp block, and I'm not going right to the edge, I'm just going, and then I'm putting a line on that, on the line that I've just drawn. Oh, I didn't get that one right. There we are. Press a little bit harder. And I'm just doing lines in between, and you can make up your own ticket, and it looks just as good as any of the others. I have these, again, these I got from Temu, but these are a little bit too wide. These are more for doing ephemera for me, but I've got two short ones, two skinny ones that I'm going to have a go at doing. So I'm just going to wipe these because I smudged the ink on them a little bit, and I'll just put these on there. Pick that up. And we'll just do this. And again, I'm going to stand up, otherwise you're going to get a headshot. That's the only reason I'm standing up. See if I can get it straight. Probably still can't get it straight even standing up. But there you are. Wishing you all the best. And it's the wrong way, doesn't matter. So we'll do another one. And we'll do this one this way. In fact, no, I won't. I'll do it that way because some of the tickets I like to have two together, some just one. This is a bit over to the one side, but never mind. And this one's got this here, so I'm going to have a number there. Take that off. It's a good job I looked at that, otherwise well, it doesn't matter because that little stub can be at the bottom of the ticket. And there we are. I think we'll get this one. It's not a ticket related, but it's about antiquities. I'll put that one there. And what else have we got here? We've got another number, so I think we'll have that number there. It's a different number. We've got a signature here, and then we'll just pop that down, and there we are. And what have we got? We've got that little thin one here. Them there. These definitely need a good clean before I put them away. Just lightly tap that on there. And that needs to be that way, and we'll put that on the bottom. It's upside down. So we'll tap it and we'll put it that way there, and that's fine. And can we get that one there? So you can do secondary stamping. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something in here. Admit 1. Again, I think I'll use hickory smoke. No, it's not hickory smoke, it's smoky grey. And it's just a lighter colour. There we are. And I'll see if I can get another one here if I just press a little bit harder. There we are. So there we've got that. And you've got your tickets. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some floral stamps. See if I put some floral stamps. Again, these are just picked up from Temu. Just give me 2 seconds. Alright, sorry about that. That was just somebody at the door again. My husband's gone out with the dog. So these, again, I got from Temu. I just look up floral stamps. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some little florals. And I think these are like birthday stamps and thank you stamps and things like that. But it doesn't mean to say that you can't use them on your tickets and your grungy bits and pieces. So we'll have that one there. There we are. Should we do a different one? Yep. We'll do this one. There we are. And I think we'll do this one. Maybe it's a little bit too big, so we'll do this one on the bottom. Okay. And if I wanted to do it on this one, all I do is I just get a little piece of card just to, hopefully that's long enough. And there we are. So we've got those, and the best is yet to come. That sounds good. So I think we maybe be able to put that on here. We'll try it. There. There we are. Can we get it on here? Try it. If it goes into the floral stamp, that's fine. There we are. It's fine. I'm going to try it on this one. No, it's going to have to go in this one. It is going to go. If you look, you can see what it says. And then I will put some numbers. Now, if you don't have any number stamps, I have a video where I show you how to do foam stamps. I think these numbers are maybe a little bit too big for that, but you can put your numbers on. And there were die cuts that I got from Paper Mania or Do Crafts, and I just cut them out like that. Maybe these need to be on a little bit bigger. There we are, number 5. Number 5. We'll have number 4 on this one. And number 8. I usually use a smaller ink pad with these because I get them all over. So we'll do that. And then I think what we'll do is there's bits of cotton and stuff in there. Look what we got, number 1. Right, I'm going to close that and I'm going to go with my smoky grey. And I'm going to go try and get it in the middle and do it down there. There we are. Number 3. Come in number 3. And we'll do this one again. There we are. So you don't have to have your tickets, stamps and things like that. You can do anything that you want. If you've got butterflies, have a look at this one. Again, another floral stamp. And we'll do this one. But if I remember, I will link the foam stamps. But if you go into my playlist and you look at the Back to Basics or Crafting on a Budget, you'll see where I make them out of just children's foam, die cuts, your own shapes or whatever. So I think we'll have that one. It's like a peony rose. I'm just going to wipe that ink off. I think I've got ink round here. Yes. That there. Okay. Lift that up and we'll do this one. That looks quite nice because it's on the it's, oh, what's the word, it's like grained, embossed. It's an embossed bit of card. So we'll try this one. This looks like a lilac. And you can do these all different colours if you want. And here we are. Try this one. Might be a little bit too big, but it's going to come off the edge, which is fine. Oh, what a wally. Have you ever done that? I've done it several times. Dearie me. Wipe that up. And when I worked for Do Crafts, it used to be stamping. I used to demonstrate. Oh dear. There we are. And shift that back there. We'll do a couple of butterflies. I will put them on the right way this time. My fingers are getting rather inky. No, we won't. We'll put them up at the top. There we are. And then we'll use one of these sentiments. I don't know what it says, but it's something about flowers and things. So it says, I am so lucky to know you in my life. How nice. Can we put this anywhere else? Can put it here. Can put it here. And we can put it here. So again, we've got all these tickets now. There we are. We've got, oh, let me put this back in there. It's for my sewing machine. So we've done 4 lots of tickets and they all look as good. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go around around this beige one. And you know, if sometimes that gets a little bit dry, all you do is you just, rather than put it back in the ink, just do a little bit of water on your mat. And it just activates the ink a little bit. And then just do the little perforations. That one we've got. This one I'm going to do a little bit more around the edge of this one. Good. there we are, we've got our nice tickets to go in our journal. I was going to bring my tickets please down, but I'm not. I'm going to work with the one that I've got. So this is Woodland Walks. So, and because you've put perforations in them, you just bend them, and they you see the perforations went straight on that because the ticket isn't straight, and they put that in that way. It keeps your little bits and pieces. Won't put anything on that one. But we can have a ticket in there. Ticket in that one. That one's quite nice because it's on the green behind. Again, and that one looks okay there. Put it in there. You can just see ticket. So it just adds to your ephemera, just adds to your bits and pieces if you wanted to use the whole, you know, the whole strip of tickets, whichever. Put the florals in. They'll look quite nice. So there we are. And have the little bugs in the little card again. You can see the perforations weren't that great. You can pop that in that way. In fact, what we'll do is we'll put this in that way, and we could have that popping out like that. And I think that's it. And the brown one, we won't put any in the top one, if you put any little pockets. So I hope you get something out of that, and I hope you'll have a go. So you don't have to have the coordinations card. If you do, it's ideal. Another good paper to use is, you know, the children's sugar paper. It comes kind of that colour, and it doesn't sand down lighter, but it's got that kind of old ticket look, and you can sort of, like, you know, rough up the edges and everything. Anyway, enough waffle. I will see you in the next video. Bye.